You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're
Hey,
great.
Derek. You're
Are we
great.
gonna have nicknames for each other each episode?
You're
I think
great.
we should.
You're great.
I'm Underboob. That's the original. That's the OG. So you're Nev Nips. I'm Underboob.
Oh wait, let's not give away the studio production value we have here.
It's pretty low.
You're probably going to sing anyway, so you might as well just use
That's
that
a
part,
good
you
point.
know? Nice. You're great.
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 You're great. That's solid head movement.
Thank you.
Do you have... Is your background blurred on purpose?
It
or
is
are you
blurred on
hiding
purpose,
things?
so that way no one
Oh.
sees the back of my room. It's because it's set for a class, so I don't care if you see the back of my room, but I don't want anyone
Do you
knowing
want-
what I do in my
and
spare
your-
time.
The kids or your classmates knowing that you're a nerd.
It's all Legos currently.
I was going to say, it's definitely all Legos or things that you painted.
Oh, I haven't shown you what I... Well, we'll get to that.
Oh, sorry. Welcome to the HugLife podcast. I'm Mike, the artist Coletta.
And I am Monica the Way Nevi. The artist's way.
Yeah, sure.
Having fun.
But the way sounds like very culty. I'm into it.
Mhm. If you had a... Would it be called the Way W-A-Y or W-H-E-Y, like a dairy farmer?
Probably be WHEY, but not like the dairy farmer, like the protein.
Like the protein? It would just be a protein cult?
Yeah. It's where everybody works out and then it jacks each other off.
The amino flacids. Gross.
Yeah. Oh, God.
It's-
All right.
All right. Well, hey, Monica,
Here
do
we
you have shows
are.
you want to plug?
I do. The evening this comes out, I'm at Northwest Peaks Brewing in Seattle.
That's a great show.
Limited capacity.
Oh, they have dogs there.
They have dogs
They
there?
have a dog, and they had a dog in the bar, and it was the best show I've done with the dog in the bar in a long time.
Nice. I haven't been there in years, but
It's been
When I did it
renovated
before.
too. It looks a lot better than it did before.
sweet. And then, not this weekend, next weekend. So what is it? The 6th, I'm in Bellingham, and then the 7th and 8th, I'm in Richland, Washington at Joker's Comedy Club.
Joker's Comedy Club.
Yep, and that old calendar will be updated.
May 8th, I am at Etsy Bravo in Pullman, Washington. So I will also be on the east side of the
Nice.
state as well. And I'll be doing a show there. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. And they just started doing shows again, and I'm excited. But that's the only date I have coming up. Other than that, though, things you could do to support us. You can go to monicanevi.com or huglifepodcast.com. Click on the Amazon banner. Shop as you normally would, and we get a little something, something.
Yes, and you get a little something, something too.
Yeah, you get a little something, something. We get a little something, something. Everyone's something, something.
Yep, Mike will blow you.
What? It's gone too far. Can you call it a blowjob
haven't
if
said
you're
that in a
if you're
long
going
time.
down on a lady? Is it a blowjob still? I think
If
it should be
you're blowing,
universal.
yeah.
I think you could say it for both.
Yeah, I'd like to get a beej.
I think it'd be funny if
I
a
don't
woman's
know-
like, "I got a blowjob the other day."
just an LJ.
LJ.
I'd be like,
That just sounds like someone's name.
Like a
Landon
lick job.
Jones, LJ.
I mean, nobody's blowing anyways, right? It's not a trumpet.
I've been doing it wrong for years. Wow.
This is why we always offer you up so that they don't ask for another.
Yep. I've been getting a thing of
Like, you
compressed air
literally
and just
blew into
shooting
it.
it at it. Is that how you're supposed to do it?
Yeah,
Like
I
a
mean, that
dirty
sounds
laptop. Just
More like a job, yeah.
yeah. That feels like a work.
Laptop.
All right. This has already gone off the rails.
Okay,
Other things you
yeah.
can do. You
Oh.
can go to patreon.com/HugLifePodcast. Donate $1 a month. Shop as you... Not shop. Oh, my gosh. And then you get an episode a week, a month. Oh, my God. I didn't tell you what I did. What I had to edit on my other podcast.
Is it drugs?
No, on my other podcast, I said you can go to our Discord and chat with us, click on the Amazon banner, and shop as you normally would. I said that on the last show
Why
I did,
is
and I had
that?
to edit it
I
out.
guess 6 years. Did Tyler notice?
He noticed, and he's the one that told me because I didn't even notice I said it. until
That's
after the podcast stopped recording. He's like, hey, you realize you just did an Amazon banner plug during our Discord, right? And I'm like, I didn't even, my brain turned off. I just didn't know I did it at all.
Maybe you were missing us doing every week. You already were like, I feel like there's something I need to say.
Something I need to say here. I kept trying to tell Tyler he was great and he was getting really weirded out.
He's like, this is about video games, man. Chill out.
Like, hey, man. All right. Other things you can do. You can go to our Instagram at HugLife Podcast. You can go to support Danny Dodge at studiododge.com or at Studio Dodge on Instagram. An amazing artist, dear friend.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else we can do?
Instagram. We also have an Instagram at HugLife Podcast.
Yep.
Did you
do
say that?
Do that, definitely. I think
we
that
have
actually a rate and review and subscribe on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. That helps out a ton.
Yeah, you guys are crushing it, you know. Follow us. We have social media.
Yeah, we do. At Me Coletta on Twitter and Instagram, and at Monica Nevi on everything, right? You got your name.
Yep. Except for TikTok, it's at Monica Nevi Comedy, but that's fine.
Hey, it's all good. You're TikToking?
Oh yeah, I've been TikToking, but not, you know,
You out here talking?
not that aggressively.
Hey,
if that makes sense. Instagram goes better for me.
Dude, this is going to go dirty again. I don't want it to go dirty.
Do it.
I was listening to our friend Kane Holloway's podcast, and he mentioned a story about a person that felt very guilty because he was pleasuring himself to a picture of an Instagram model that his friend then started dating and he met in real life. And he felt weird that he jerked off to that lady, and then him and the lady became friends, and then he wanted to tell her. That's a no, right?
Yeah, I'd say you don't need to tell her that.
Also,
What would be the goal of telling her?
yeah, that's the big problem. But then I was thinking about it, and I feel like if I found out someone jerked off to my photo on anything, I would feel super flattered.
Well, yeah, for you. I mean, it's not. I think most women, especially if she's an Instagram model, would assume somebody's JO into their
Right?
photos.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Which is just the disgusting reality we live in. But a dude probably wouldn't assume that. So
What I'm saying is, guy or
Well,
girl,
most of
if
them.
I find out that you jerked off to a
Right.
picture of
Anybody.
me on Instagram, I'm going to feel really flattered about myself.
Mike's going to put it in his Instagram bio.
I'm going to put it in my
if you do
comedy
that.
bio. I'm going to put it in my work and comedy bio.
Your next comic coming to the stage.
Had a
somebody
guy
wants
jerk
jack
off to him.
his- I mean, that might be, but you don't have any like
I don't have any TV
shirtless
credits.
photos or
Yes, that's what you're
anything.
saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You don't have any like shirtless photos because some people like hair or like, you know, your hair man bun.
Oh,
I
like
don't
the
know.
bear look, the beard.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could foresee most of the people that have ever jerked off to my pictures on Instagram are probably dudes. I also
Yeah.
feel like dudes are just disgusting and they jerk
I
off all
just
the
think
time.
you should have more self-esteem and realize that somebody's jerked off to your photo.
That's all we want. That's a life goals thing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
As a
I'm sure
as a
it's
woman,
happened to
not so much.
everybody.
But as a man, I just want to know I'm wanted.
No, that's just the
It's-
default for a lady, I feel like.
It's like when the woman opening for Kelsey. So usually the women that tell me I'm attractive, median age is about 45. Okay, 45, 50, that region. That's fine. Okay, which is fine. I had women younger than me tell me I was hot because, and Kelsey thinks it's because of the man bun.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
the game
they
has
wanted
changed.
to buy my shirt off of me, my dress shirt. And I said no because I really like that shirt. It's the red one. I like it a lot.
Yeah, do you wear an undershirt?
I do, but I didn't want to buy it. I didn't want to sell it because I didn't want to go buy a new
No,
one.
I'm not saying you should have. I just think that's a weird thing to like. What would be the point of buying your shirt?
My dress shirt? I don't know.
Just to keep it forever?
Just smells like deodorant and sorrow. This has already gone off the rails. Do you have lexical braces?
I don't.
I do.
Oh, wait. I actually do, but it'll be you go first.
I got two.
I hadn't
One,
written it down.
we got to send happy thoughts. My dear mother had shoulder surgery.
Oh, Captain Jack.
So my dear mother,
got good
lexically embrace
drugs?
how much we love her. She's also concerned because it's her shoulder. And if listeners recall, my mother, Captain Iron Patty Jack, and Monica's mom, Hot Pam, are
Yes.
on, dare I say, world champion beer pong team together.
Oh yeah, no, that's true.
And my mother's worried that it's going to hurt her game we had a conversation about this today, and I think that if anything, she can train right out of it. She'll get right back on that horse again.
You know what? I'm pretty confident, but also, Pam can shoulder a little bit more of the weight if she needs to.
Yeah, that's right. Hot Pam and Iron Patty Jack destroying frat bros at beer pong everywhere. That's what it's going to be.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're not even there. They just go
together.
Frat parties.
This is their life. That's just what they do on the weekend.
Yeah, that's what they're up to.
They go hit up the log cabin
and then they go.
and they go beat people at beer pong. They hustle beer pong.
That would be hilarious.
They're so good at beer pong. They never drink. They do it stone sober the whole time.
Because nobody ever makes a cup.
No one ever makes a cup. Too intimidating.
Just balls back constantly.
So let's give big hugs to my mom.
Yes, big lexical embrace and hugs. Lexical hugs. What? No.
We're both having a great time. Monica's ill. I'm tired. Everything's fine. Okay.
I woke up this morning and I was like, okay, I'm out of it. It's a one day thing. I just haven't traveled 2 weeks in a row like that in over a year. And then it just got me.
You're just booming all over the nation.
I was.
All right. Second lexical embrace. I'm going to need you to talk for 10 seconds.
Okay. Why are you coming to get something? Because I have another lexical embrace, but it was it resulted in me being sick. It is difficult to be sick right now because then you're scared of what it could be. It's not COVID. Don't worry, everybody. Hey, you have it blurry, so I can barely see it, but
it's the Lego space shuttle.
Oh shit!
It cost me $200. I'm lexically embracing disposable income.
Oh man, what if you dropped it right now?
And it came with a Hubble Space Telescope too. You want me to go get that?
That's fancy.
It's huge.
I can barely see it right now because it's blurring. Everything's blurring except for you. So
okay, hold on.
I can see it.
Hold on.
I mean, it's audio.
None.
Oh, hey, there it is.
Oh yeah, look at it. It's so
huge.
great. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, how many pieces?
2,000 something.
Wow. How long did it take you?
It took me probably about 4 hours. And who just bought the ISS today online? This guy. The Lego International Space Station.
Just keep it going. I still haven't done my London one.
I think I'm becoming even more of a dad without kids because now I'm really into space. And I'm just thinking about it a lot.
Ooh. I mean, that one really can suck you in.
NASA.
Space.
The trains for nerds, dads.
For nerd, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, we've put all of Aaron's Harry Potter Legos in the windowsill of one of our bathrooms.
Did you see the new one that just came out for Harry Potter?
No.
It's Diagon Alley. It's $399.
Fuck.
It's really cool,
so
but it's really expensive. I saw the big castle at the Lego store when I went because I'm now a VIP member, and it is like $700 or something like that, or $800.
I know. Well, it was like $500 a while ago when I had first looked at it, and because she really wants that one, I just can't do it.
I've just gone full into Lego over the last week because I realized I never bought myself a birthday present, so I kind of was like, I'm going to buy myself this thing as a birthday present. I have the money, and then now the party's just keeping on going. And I did the coupon wrong, so now I got to go into the store and buy another thing when that comes out.
Oh, dang it.
May 4th, they're doing a Star Wars event.
Star Wars one, yeah, there you go.
I'm so excited for it.
That's when I get my second shot.
Oh, really? Well, I will be at the Lego store thinking about your arm.
My Jedi shot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Jedi now.
May the COVID not be with you. That's what they're going to say to you as you leave.
That's what I'm going to put on my Instagram. Sweet. Okay, I do have some lexical. What kind of some lexical embraces?
All right. Yeah, I want to hear them.
I just was basically very surprised that in Kansas and Oklahoma, everybody wore masks.
They were?
Yeah.
Good.
You saw what happened in Idaho. I was like, oh, it's going to be like that everywhere. 'Twas not.
That's good to know. Masks in the Midwest, it's a thing.
Yeah, they didn't mind it, I guess.
I'm kind of, I of all the things people complain about, I don't understand why masks is the hill they want to die on, because it's not hard to do. It protects the other person. So you're actually helping the people you're around, not yourself. So it's like, why not just wear it?
Yeah, you know what I was thinking the other day? It was very 90s, but telling someone to get a life. Like that was a thing, like, oh, get a life. I feel like maybe we just don't say that enough anymore.
We really should say it more often. because
now we got all these internet trolls.
Yeah, people need to have better things to do with their time. And I think COVID's made it worse too because more people are on the internet and inside. And it's like, you got to get off your phone, bro. Stop looking at these crazy conspiracy theories on YouTube and start living a life. Go get some NASA Legos.
Yeah.
Did you
Build
know
something?
Lego also makes a cathode ray tube TV from the 80s and then a replica of a Nintendo Entertainment System.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, oh,
Look at
man.
that.
Also, I'm saying, you're supposed to say Lego. It's not pluralized.
Yeah, it's just Lego. I learned that from Lego Masters.
Me too.
Really?
That's a great
We
show.
love
I
that
hope they
show.
bring it back, but they probably won't.
It was it was a really fun show. It was bad timing, but we used to play Lego Masters. So you'd be like, okay, you have 30 minutes to build an animal.
What would you build?
Well, whatever animal came to mind, and then one person is the judge. Usually Erin, because she didn't want to build with us.
I was outside today at school, and I was in the parking lot going to get lunch, and you just said animal, reminded me of this. I heard like the Wild West hawk cry, like the like that. Yeah, and I heard that, and then I looked up and it was there, and I heard it again, and I'm like, what? This is not something you hear in a city.
Did it attack you?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, am I wearing red? Is that going to make a bird attack me? Is that a thing?
Yeah. Were you holding a dead animal?
I did have a rat in my mouth when I was doing
You
that.
said you got lunch, so I think.
Yeah, I had a rat in my mouth, and I was also covered in seeds. So
Seeds.
just all sorts of
Hawks,
seeds.
what do they eat? Fish? I don't know.
No, the hawks eat like rodents and bunnies and
Rodents, land animals.
stuff. I think they also eat like scavenge dead birds and stuff too, like roadkill. I think they eat that too. Who doesn't eat roadkill? You know?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You gotta do what you gotta do. All right, Monica, you ready for the next segment?
I am ready for the next segment. Are you ready for the next segment?
I am ready.
Hey, guys, good news.
Hey, welcome to the good news segment. It's Mike Coletta coming at you live from Western Washington.
Whoa.
Bee population steady in Dutch cities thanks to pollinator strategy. So the only reason I'm telling you this story is, one, I love bees, and two, the Dutch cities, like in the Netherlands, have made, quote, bee hotels,
Bee hotels.
bee stops,
Do you have to check
and
in?
honey highways.
Honey highways? So is this just places for bees to safely
hang out
live,
and travel?
exist?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
And if you are a citizen in the Netherlands, you can participate in their bee census, where you go into your backyard and you sit around and you count bees, and then you report the number to the government, and then they actually keep a census of how many bees are in the population. It's actually kind of
They've been
cool.
ahead of the game for a while, I feel like,
I fucking love bees. Do you love bees? I love honeybees. I
yeah.
love bumblebees. I love mason bees.
I think bees are pretty cool.
Bees are pretty sweet. We have mason bees we take care
Definitely
of.
that's like the new hipster thing, though, to have bees.
We have mason bees. They live in our basement over the wintertime. So they lay their larvae in tubes, and they don't come out until spring, and then they die in a couple weeks. So when they plant, then they lay their eggs before they die, and then you take the eggs and you put them in a dry, dark place over the wintertime so they don't get eaten, because they're good eats to birds and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So then
Eggs. Everyone loves eggs.
Yep. So then in the springtime, we take them out of the basement, put them in these little mason bee houses, and then they go out into the world and pollinate.
Okay, so you guys are kind of doing a Dutch thing.
Yep. I'm kind of being a little Dutchy right now.
You're a little Dutch boy.
I call the place my bees live my Dutch oven. That's what I call it.
Do you toot in there?
Always. The bees hate it. They're like, you need to stop coming down here just to fart. And I'm like, shut up, talking bees.
This is my fart room.
This is my fart basement. My shame basement.
Shame basement. Oh God. Okay, so bees are cool. Going on.
Do you like bees?
hotels
You
and
like
stuff?
bees. You said you like bees. If you don't
Yeah,
like
they're
bees,
fun.
if you come up to me and you're like, I don't like bees, I'm like, well, you can get the fuck out of my life.
I think some people are afraid of them, which is understandable, but I don't really like it,
But they make honey and they're so sweet and they're so cute.
They
They're so
sting
tiny.
you.
Especially the bumble variety. Oh, get out of town.
Yeah. I just sit there and let them land on me, and people freak out about it. But I'm like, if you just sit here, they don't do anything.
Yeah, they just chill. Also,
Yeah,
you shouldn't be
just a
wearing
little bit.
perfume because they love that shit. They're big fans of it.
I am allergic, but just only a little bit, where everything, it just like puffs up and gets red.
Yeah, I got you. All right, I got another story. You ready?
Yeah.
Joe Biden,
Hey.
President of the United States, expanding
Yeah.
summer food program for 34 million school children. So this is pretty important because I don't know if people know, but we have an issue with like child starvation in this country and hunger. And that was a big thing with the school district I work for. And most of the school districts in Washington, they wanted to make sure their meal service was still running over COVID because for a lot of kids, that's how they eat during the day.
Yep.
And
That's
so
all they
Biden
have.
just said that he's going to keep it going throughout the summer, and he just funded it, and I'm excited.
Nice. See, this is what, I mean, not to get super political, but where's this, the money's just, it's there. Somehow they figure it out where it's like, it feels like it doesn't exist at that point. It's like, who cares?
Yeah, I just get really mad when there's things that we can solve really easily, like child hunger, for example. Like, there's a lot of food. There's a lot of food waste in the country. We
Yeah.
could figure this out if we really just put our minds to it and like gave it some time to think about it and found a good plan. And I'm like, why haven't they done that yet? That's something that everyone can agree on is stopping child hunger, right?
Right. Absolutely.
Like, I just don't get it. It just bothers me. So I thought this story was very nice.
I think that's a great story.
Thank you.
And we've benefited from the food program this year as well. So
Good. Excellent. Feeding children out of the way. Apples? Probably apples. What do you feed a kid? Apples, macaroni,
our kid eats a lot of weird stuff.
Lunch
He loves
meat?
Brussels sprouts and shit. So,
human hair,
yep. Mostly
boogers.
dirt. But
I go to the store. I get a bunch of potting soil, and I'm like, you eat this, kid. You eat this dinner and you like it.
you think I can't eat this whole bag? Watch.
Oh, okay.
God.
That's the end of the segment. You got to end it.
Hey guys, that was good news. Oh, all right.
What was
Did you-
that? You're just like, that was good news. Oh.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Hey, can we not do a positive spin segment? Because I want to talk about something I found very interesting.
Yeah, but can we make it positive somehow?
I mean, I don't know if we can because it's kind of an always depressing thing, but we can try.
Okay.
So I've been watching a lot of
He's up for a
YouTube
challenge.
stuff and reading stuff about people who have tried to create their own cities. Nice.
Sorry.
That's totally fine. That's the high quality content people want. You're gonna give Walkinshaw a run for her money here if you keep doing that.
Yeah. I mean, I think about it sometimes.
Be the number one burp personality on the internet.
Yeah, we should make a feud.
A burp feud. Oh, that's a
Burp
great
feud.
name for a podcast.
Burp feud. Then we'll tag her in it.
The reason I found this out is because I had been watching a lot of Defunct Land, which is a YouTube series about theme parks and rides that are no longer exist or parks that no longer exist. And Epcot Center in Florida was originally going to be a planned city by Walt Disney, where Walt Disney would essentially run your life. Like, he would have new businesses coming in, the latest technology. You had to work. You couldn't retire. You would live. Walt Disney would be your mayor and tell you what to do, essentially. And it never happened because Walt Disney died. But then it got me thinking about like other cities, and that's like a thing that's happened. In like Henry Ford tried to start his own city in South America, and it was a disaster because he told people they couldn't drink or smoke. And then it was like an uprising. Lots of people that were like shady businessmen, industrial revolution people tried to start their own cities, and it failed miserably.
Do you think it's because they want to be like exempt from whatever laws are troubling them, taxes or whatever,
Yes.
like that kind of thing?
Yes.
Okay.
So I guess what if instead of positive spinning today, we did the ideal HugLife City?
Okay. Hell yeah.
How does this sound?
That's good.
Okay. So first thing we're going to address is transit.
Yes.
I love a train, so I want to have a train.
Yes.
Okay.
I agree 100%.
Maybe a light rail car style system, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Light rail. And then if you wanted to go on your own, it would be like a solar powered golf cart. I love golf carts.
That's good. I was thinking we could treat it kind of like New York City, where there's the light rail train that you take when you got to go somewhere really far, and the rest of the time you walk.
Yeah.
Or you have a cab.
I'm pro walk. How large do you think this location is?
I'm thinking like 50,000.
Okay.
Like a city that holds 50,000 people, but it's a city. It's got like apartments.
Right, like buildings and stuff.
There's the Tootnado building,
Okay.
obviously.
Yes.
Or is the Tootnado the name of the sewage company? That'd be funny.
That's it.
That's it.
Tootnado's the plumber.
I think the biggest key with a planned city is you don't try to tell people what to do.
Yeah.
So I think the key would be to build a really nice city and be like, hey, as far as like zoning and building and everything goes, we got you.
Yeah.
But you do whatever you want with your life. It's going to have high-speed internet because it's got to, because we're an internet-based thing. We're a podcast.
Yeah,
You
that's
have to have
great.
high-speed internet.
I would think, I mean, there's got to be some regulations as far as not killing people and stuff.
Oh, the rules
but
and stuff,
otherwise-
I think, would just be the normal rules of the U.S. Just let's have that. We can't make it easy.
Federal laws.
Federal laws.
Except for marijuana.
Oh, yeah, Marowingus. Everyone can smoke Marowingus if they want to.
Yeah.
That
Do
just
whatever
calms people
drugs you
down.
want.
You know, that just makes it really easy.
That's true. So everybody chill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Parks?
What? Ooh, parking is free though.
Parking's
of your
free.
golf cart. Yeah. None of this tickets or any of that shit.
Agreed. I think parking's free, but people don't really own cars. They just own those solar-powered golf carts. Right?
Well, you could park more golf carts because they're smaller anyways. So.
That's true. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
And then charging stations for the golf carts, obviously. As far as like what we're going to do about parks, are we going to have a big central park, like a central park, a HugLife park?
I like that. Can we have some peripheral parks as well? Some
Oh yeah.
smaller ones? But I want, okay, so this is interesting that you just brought this up because I was in Tulsa last week and I went to the Gathering Place again.
Oh, I heard about that place that I never went to.
Yeah, so if you don't know what it is, it's really interesting. A billionaire who I believe his name is John Williams, but I don't know if that's true. He wanted to build a park that was like the coolest, biggest park ever, and he was very adamant that it had to be free. It's free for everybody to go to. And so it's like 66 acres, and it's got like 10 different themed playgrounds. You know, like one is all rope nets, one is like a pirate ship, one is all swings, you know, like all these different, it's really cool. But then there's also there's like a nice restaurant, but then there's like little paddle boats that you can rent and stuff. And it's like, it's super nice, you know?
So that sounds cool because I didn't realize this, but the modern theme park as we know it, like Disney World, started as a private like park that you would pay admission, like a park like that where there'd be like paddle boats and like camping and picnic areas and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that sounds awesome. Essentially, I want to go to there.
I mean, yeah, there weren't any like rides or anything, but yeah, that's where I did like my walking and stuff, and it's right near the river, of course, because if there's a river anywhere, you build stuff right next to it.
You have to.
And
it's a rule.
Yeah, but then there's also like, there's like a little cafe, but then there's a little indoor area where you can sit and stuff. It's pretty cool.
That sounds really great.
Yeah, and I think it, you know, supplies some jobs too because there's attendants inside of the buildings and, you know, obviously the little cafe and the restaurant wasn't open, but, you know, things like that. It's also very clean, so I'm assuming somebody comes in there and cleans it. But then if you keep, like, you walk farther, there's like, you know, like dirt biking. They go like this, the motocross type of racing. They have cement ones for bicycles like that.
Sounds very dangerous, but I'm into it.
Yeah, and then there's it's like a bunch of different like little skate park places and stuff, and then there's basketball courts and different things like that. So there's all like, you know, there's stuff for older people too, adults.
Sounds wicked sick.
Yeah.
Hey, Monica.
Anyways, yeah.
I personally am running out of time. Would you like to take the quiz?
Oh yeah, sure.
Is that okay? Sorry, team.
Yes, of course. No, sorry. That was
I also know how long this quiz is.
Oh, is it long?
So the quiz today is choose between these mouth-watering Italian dishes, and we'll tell you which Italian celebrity you are.
Nice.
And there's a lot of mouth-watering Italian dishes. So
perfect.
Every single question is pick some food. So we're just going to say what the first foods are. So it's pizza, risotto, tagliatelle alla bolognese, and bruschetta.
I'm going to go with bruschetta.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with and I'm gonna go with pizza. Who doesn't love pizza?
Yeah,
Next,
that's true.
focaccia, lasagna alla bolognese,
Ooh.
spaghetti alla vongole, and crostini.
Going alla vongole because that is clams and it's delicious.
I'm gonna go with a lasagna.
Nice.
Cassio e pepe, caprese salad, pizza quattro formaggi. That's just a lot of cheese. It's like a 4-cheese pizza. And tortellini.
Yeah.
Or tortelli, excuse me.
Caprese.
You're going caprese? I'm going to go with
Yeah.
tortelli. Polpette,
Ooh, I've never
pizzette,
seen
penne
pizza.
alla arrabbiata, and trinetti alla pesto.
I feel like I need a pasta in this bitch.
Which one are you going for?
I'm going to go with the penne because that's a spicy sauce, that one.
I don't know what polpette are, but I'm into it, and I want some. So we got
it looks a little
suppli,
fried.
fettuccine alfredo, pasta al pomodoro, or pizza al pedalino.
Wow. I'm going to go with the Alfredo.
Nice. I think I'm going to go with the pasta al pomodoro.
Nice.
Mozzarella in Carosa, zuppa toscana, croce, or erbazone. I don't know what erbazone are, but it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like it's got pesto and stuff on the inside of a panini.
What's this croce stuff? I kind of want that. I'm going to click that.
It looks like a croquette, it's like fried.
You had me at
croquettes
fried.
have
You had-
potato inside, but
Stop
that might be
digging.
cheese.
You struck oil. I had me at
I'm
5.
gonna do the mozzarella in Carosa. That looks nice.
Ooh. Pollo alla cacciatore. Ravioli alla Genovese. Genovese? Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
Rigatoni con la pagata or crespolini.
Whoa, that looks like a crepe.
I want the crepe. Can I have the crepe?
Of course.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with the ravioli.
Ooh.
Have a good ravioli. Oh,
We're on desserts now. Maritozzi, spumoni, stracciatella,
Jeez.
or bombolini.
I'm gonna go the Mariatosi. It's like a cream puff.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with the bombolini because I want a little chocolate in my life.
A little chocolate in there.
Sapoli, Bassi di Dama, Budino, or gelato.
I don't. This Zapoli looks fun.
That's good because I want
Looks like a
gelato
churro,
all day,
like
every
a
day.
Twisted churro. I
And
figured.
now, the final dessert: sfogliatella, panna cotta, tiramisu, or cannolis.
I'm gonna go with the cannolis.
I'm gonna go with
Oh, shit.
the tiramisu.
Okay.
All right, who did you get?
I got Lady Gaga.
Ooh, that's a good one. Tell what does it say?
Yes. You march to the beat of your own drum, just like Lady Gaga, aka Stephanie Germanotta. I think it's Germanotta, but that's fine. People are charmed by your boldness and individualism. You're the star of every dinner table.
All right, you ready? What I got? Sofia
Yes.
Coppola.
Oh shit!
You're an artist in and outside of the kitchen. Friends and family are constantly impressed by your eye for design and impeccable taste. Having a meal with you is a full cinematic experience. It's a horror movie. And the camera eats first. The camera eats first?
The
What does that
camera
even
eats
mean?
first. That's why it adds 30 pounds.
I'm adding the horror movie part because eating with me is a terrifying experience. You'll see it. Especially chicken wings. It's very hard to watch.
That's beautiful.
You got a
That
charity
is
today?
Beautiful. I do not.
You know what we could do for a charity? 'Cause I feel like we should do it more often. And we just did the food bank one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We should do like a community, like go try to do like a volunteer somewhere, you know?
Yeah, we've mentioned that quite a few times. I think now there's a lot of things to volunteer right now. Volunteer for.
Yeah.
Help. And I've heard, which now, depending on where you are, probably doesn't matter as much. But if you volunteer to like do the paperwork part for giving vaccines, at the end of the day when they have extras, they give them to the volunteers.
That's a great
So
way to
you
get
can,
vaccinated right there.
Quicker and, giving back. Yep.
Good stuff. Well, Monica, is there anything you want to say to the listener before we go?
I love you so much.